Well, hello, this is Denise Miller, your Leadership Lady Live, and we're here to continue our discussion about health as we are in the midst of our fourth quarter challenge. As we move on to get prepared to hit the ground running in 2024. The beginning of our fourth quarter challenge is in the area of health. We're spending this month speaking about health. We've spoken about overall health, we've spoken about social health, and this day we are going to speak about mental health. Before I go any further, though, I would ask that you would hit the thumbs up or the heart, that you would hit the subscribe or the follow, and that you would hit the notification bell if you're on YouTube so that you'll be notified of any posts that I put up going forward. Now, I also want to preface these comments by telling you that I am not a mental health professional. In fact, I am a coach, a trainer, and a speaker. I speak about personal growth. I coach people to grow personally, and I work with leaders and with teams. So my perspective is one of a layperson, not a licensed mental health professional. If you find some of the things that I say intriguing, then please do connect with a mental health professional so that they can guide you the way that you need to go regarding your mental health. But before I go further, let's talk about what mental health is. Very, very often we think that full mental health is just a matter of being absent of things like depression or anxiety or other kinds of mental illnesses that we've heard about. Words like paranoia or schizophrenia, all of those things are diagnosed medically or by a licensed counseling professional. No, that is just the beginning of mental health. Let's think about mental health as being involved with the positive aspects of your psychological well-being, such as happiness, self-esteem, the ability to cope with life's challenges. Those things are the things that really comprise a lot of mental health. It refers to a person's emotional, psychological, and social well-being, and it encompasses an individual's ability to be resilient both emotionally and cognitively. It talks about an individual's ability to handle stress. It talks about an individual's ability to build and maintain healthy relationships, an individual's ability to work productively and to make choices that will lead to a fulfilling life. Wow, that's a mouthful. Now, let's also talk about some of the things that we've mentioned and some other things. We've spoken about emotional well-being. Let's talk a little bit also about psychological resilience, the ability to bounce back during times of adversity or when you've been hurt, the ability to adapt to stress. Now, I'm a New Yorker, so I live in stress. Every New Yorker lives in stress. How do you handle that stress? What do you do with that stress? How do you keep that stress from living in your body and destroying your physical health? Back in the day when I was younger, my ability to manage stress had to do with a box of Oreos and a half gallon of ice cream, preferably butter pecan. And then after a while, that started to take its toll on my physical health. And so I had to find another way. For me, that way was exercise. For me, more and more often as I'm getting older, that also is prayer. Some people call it meditation. Some people meditate and pray. Some people meditate, some people pray. You need to get in touch with the divine. There's a spiritual part of you that needs to connect so that you can let go of the stress. Our coping skills are key. And the last thing that I want to ask you is, what is your why? Why are you here? What is it that you're here to do? What's your purpose? I'm operating in some of my purpose right now, and it really does help reduce my stress. You need to find your purpose. And most of all, I will ask you, if you're having troubles coping in any of the areas that I've mentioned, please, please, please get in touch with a mental health professional. It's important that you have somebody who's professionally trained to walk you through some of those difficulties when you cannot get through them on your own. Now, I want to thank you. Please, if you have any comments, drop them into the comments section. And if you'd like to ask some more questions, or you have comments that you want to address personally, you can reach me at askdenise@dlmstrategies.com. Thank you. Bye-bye.